You have to ring the group on the old Skip Skype. But once you ring the group, you usually can get the guest. So there we are. So we've got our next guest who is going to join us here in just a few moments here on our big broadcast, and in an amazing day for some great programming. Thanks for joining us here on our big program. So we go to Rebecca Davis. Rebecca, welcome to the Sunday radio broadcast. How are you, my friend? I don't know if she can hear us. I've got everything set. I don't know if she can hear us. Rebecca, you're live with us, my friend. I don't know if she can. I don't know if she can hear us. She cannot hear us. She has no audio. Let's do this. Let's hang it up and let's call her back. So, we're going to ring the group, as they say. So, I think we might have Rebecca Davis. Rebecca, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
It just takes it takes a little bit of, the skip Skype, the old Skype-a-rooney. It's all a mess. But it's what we have, so we're making the best of it. Rebecca Davis with us today. She joins us live here on our big broadcast. It is the Sunday radio show, and you are joining us today here on 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island, of all places.
Oh, wow, this is awesome.
So, Rebecca, tell us a little bit about how you got started doing this music thing. Tell me all about it, my friend.
Oh, my gosh. 2000, shortly before December 2018,
okay.
I happened to meet Helmut Wolf online. He's in Germany and France, kind of back and forth. But we met online, and it turns out that he is a tremendous flute player, saxophonist, composer, and he's known. I just landed in his lap and he landed in my lap, so to speak. We didn't know each other, and he just one of my songs one of my writings that I did, and it was one of my performances, and he took it, made it into a song called Middle-Aged Woman Rap Style or Hip Hop Style. And it went to number 1 on the Indie Euro. Number 1. So after he did that song, I thought, oh, he is awesome. He is talented. I'm going to just write songs. Keep my job because I have to pay the bills. But I am going to write. And because I've always been a writer in my life. So then what happened a couple years later was the best of the best. Chago G. Williams was with Snoop Dogg, and Chago moved over to France, and Helmut introduced me to Chago, and it was like a big hug fest of, yes, I'm going to work with Chago, and he's going to do my hooks, and it's just incredible. Chago is the master of the universe with these hooks that he comes up with for my songs. He's incredible.
That's awesome. That's awesome. We have got Rebecca Davis with us today. She joins us live here on our big broadcast. So how did you get wind of your success with that first tune? Who let you in on that?
Well, I have a radio distribution person. His name's Stephen Wrench, and he's been around music for a long time, and he's a good friend of mine. Now, I didn't know him before, but I know him very well now, and we're good friends, and he still does the radio distribution for my songs. What they do with music and film, the company with Stephen, is that they give out reports. So I can see the radio plays. And it was funny, the BBC was the first radio station in London to pick up my song. And that song "Middle-Aged Woman" hip hop style. So back then, Helmet and Steven and I were like, "Whoa, that is so cool! The BBC loves us," and they've loved us for the last 4.5 years. But that's how you find out the charting is from your radio distribution person. And it was funny because I was neck and neck with King Arison. King Arison's with Neil Diamond. King Arison's the percussionist. He spent 30 years or more with Neil Diamond. And he and I were neck and neck for the number one slot. And he got there first, and then I was there shortly thereafter. And Helmet said, just settle down. We're taking baby steps. And I knew we were, back then in 2018, I didn't know, what was to come. Yeah. And
that's awesome.
It happened. Number one song. It was awesome.
I think that's tremendous. We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here in our broadcast. Rebecca Davis is with us. So, what exactly do you see as some of your goals for the rest of the year?
Right now, we are doing another song. We have one that's completed that we've had in our back pocket, and it's called Tat Spat. It's about people and vanity, and myself as well, covering up an age spot with a tattoo. So that it's a funny song, and the guitar is tremendous. My guitarist, his name is Romain Duchesne, and he's in France, and he is just incredible. He does a great guitar solo in the current song called Love's Boss. It's big. It's a big, long solo, and it rocks. But what we're doing next, I have to tell you, Love's Boss is at number 5. That's huge. Number 5 on the indie list, and then we'll find out tomorrow what the worldwide indie list is, or chart. So, but after we decide what to release, whether it'll be Tat Spat or whether it'll be this one that I'm writing now. The current one that I'm writing is a tribute to Led Zeppelin.
That's awesome.
I know. It's and I don't know how it happened that I had this idea to do a tribute. I've done a lot of tribute and homage to different folks just because I love them. And popped into my head, and I did some rhyming, and I thought, oh, wow, I'm going to investigate more into Led Zeppelin and just, share the world, share with the world on how we think, how Helmet is the composer, how I'm the writer, Chego's the hook man. So that's the immediate future. I have a new publicist, and he's very good. So we expect more and more coverage, and very good coverage. His name is Rick Eberly, and so we totally want some big promotion, because we have so many awesome songs with big names. One of the songs is with the guy who is with the Gap Band, Dorian Williams.
Awesome.
Dorian P.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And, I've just been really blessed to have these people in my life and be able to knock on their door and say, hey, let's do another song.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to do this. I'm going to place you on a brief hold. We are going to play Love's Boss.
Okay.
And when we come back, we will have more with Rebecca Davis. She joins us here on our big broadcast, and it is Love's Boss.
Who made you Love's Boss? I think you've been on the sauce. Thank you, stars and Jesus, too. I'm so done with what was you. Along for the ride took me around the world. Both our faults began to unfurl. Small town, small pond, big fish. Be careful what you wish. True, kiss me like rose, make me drop the pantyhose. Both small towners, not always true frowners.
Don't know where I'm going. I'm still driving around. My head above water, and my feet headed on the ground.
But Ford in a train wreck, he lost all self-respect. Thinking back, saw our fat hawk land wobbly on a wire. Our beginning was always full of desire. In St. Joe, eating candy cherry rashes. Death says, life, let's do 100-yard dash. I miss the bare and windy roads. Found a dead condom from somebody's happy scrode. In the tiny town, 5 and 6 pickup sticks. Stole daddy's cigarettes. Was much too young to feel regrets.
Don't know where I'm going. I'm still driving around. My head above water, and my feet headed on the ground.
K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Johnny and me is smoking in a tree. B-U-R-N-I-N-G. Uh-oh. Whoosh. A burning bush. Run. Johnny ran east. I ran west. Home to my mama. Avoid the arrest. Sweet 16. Goldilocks. Plow through neighbor's mailbox. You know that a crime. Seemed like a joke. Slipped away for a cherry coke.
Don't know where I'm going. I'm still driving around. My head above water, and my feet headed on the ground. Don't know where I'm going. I'm still driving around. My head above water, and my feet headed on the ground. I was sick in my head.
And daddy's cigarettes. Yeah.
That is Rebecca Davis, Love's Boss, and she joins us here on Skype. And we are going to go back to Rebecca Davis. She's going to join us here on our big program. And Rebecca, you have got some great music. You're doing some incredible stuff. I'm very entertained by you. You are great. What is next for you as an artist, my friend?
Well, thank you very much for liking our music. Thank you. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
What is next is a song I'm writing now about my admiration and love of Led Zeppelin. So I'm writing that now, and Helmut's working on it, and it's going to knock your socks off. Literally, Helmut is in the process of working on his portion of how it's going to be composed and ultimately produced and mastered. He's working with Romain Duchesne on the actual,
That's awesome.
rockin' guitar, and we've alerted Chago G. Williams that of course he's going to be doing the hook for it, and we're actually having another drummer. I don't know exactly who. We kind of revolve around different drummers, and it's not that we don't like just one. We like to experiment a little bit.
Yep.
And so I will continue writing. I was an expert. Writing.
Yep.
And,
you're going to continue writing and just making it work, my friend.
Making it work. Going to do some live performing here in the tiny town of Kansas City.
That's awesome.
So going to do some live performing with a group down the road. And as soon as I get more details on that and the getting it firmed up, I will share that with you so you can share with everybody. But yes, live performing is going to be happening soon, and that's going to be a blast.
Fantastic. Well, I appreciate you making time for us today. Thanks for coming on and chatting with us, and I definitely will talk to you soon. Thank you, Rebecca.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Jimmy.
Appreciate it, my friend. There she goes, the fantastic Rebecca Davis. And that wraps it up here from our big program. We thank you for